Well, there were people out there that probably had a bit of shoveling to do this morning. Maybe the kids helped a little.
So if they didn't, maybe it's time we sit down and we talk about it. Here to help is Dr. Erica Lee, a psychologist at Boston Children's Hospital. So, Dr. Lee, it's always great to see you. Question one. So we wanted to talk a little bit about chores today. So what is there a right age? What is the right age to get kids to start doing chores?
So the age at which you can start anyway, the right age obviously depends on the family, but the age at which you can actually start assigning chores to children is usually a lot younger than parents expect. Kids can start doing simple chores around the age of 2 or 3. So even having them help themselves get dressed, helping themselves get dressed, helping them put their toys, their laundry, even simple groceries away. This is actually a really nice way to help kids build confidence and help them be more engaged in sort of the day-to-day of family life. But of course, since doing a chore does involve learning and practicing a lot of new skills, parents can adjust the level of difficulty to their kids' developmental stage.
No, anecdotally, when my kids were, they wanted to help when they were 2 years old. Oh, Daddy, I'll help you do that. Daddy,
Yeah,
I'll
they
do
love
that.
it.
Yeah.
Helps around the house, but there are other benefits to getting them into this kind of routine, right, Doctor?
Absolutely. So chores actually teach kids a lot of really important lessons that they're going to need for the rest of their lives, right? Teaches them to be responsible, teaches them to be reliant on themselves, teaches them to be accountable to other people. These are all the building blocks of what we think of that help kids build things like self-esteem and empathy, and also help them learn to work in groups or teams where you all have to actually rely on each other to do something and do it well, even if it's not something that you actually want to do. You know, I'm thinking also about MLK Day today, and something even as simple as chores is also a way to teach your kids what are your family's values around community and contribution, right? MLK Day is a national day of service. We're trying to tell everyone to volunteer, give back to your communities. That lesson can actually start in the home when kids are very young through something like chores.
And that sparks another story. I heard a Navy SEAL and a tough Navy SEAL say that the most important thing you can do is make your bed every day. Yep. That starts your day off perfectly on the right part, and that is a chore, right? I don't want to make my bed. Well, man, that's an important thing. So let's say your kids are less than enthusiastic, right? Maybe could you buy them? Could an allowance help? Or how can parents make chores even more appealing?
Yes, allowance can definitely help. So this is a great question. Linking things like earning some sort of tangible reward or having access to the privileges that kids really want in their regular lives can be very effective at getting kids to do things that we don't want to do until it just becomes routine. You know, for our younger kids or those who have difficulty with organization, paying attention, following through on tasks, breaking it down into different steps can be really helpful for them, or sometimes even just having a visual chart that says, here are the top 3 things you need to do. So for example, just like you mentioned, every day you're going to make your bed, you're going to put your clothes in the hamper, you're going to make sure you brush your teeth. Like even that can feel like a chore for a lot of kids. So breaking it down to individualizing them can make it a lot easier, and then giving them a little reward, a little carrot that they're working toward can also help.
All right, Dr. Lee, thank you so much. We appreciate it.